One major characteristic of developed countries that differentiates them from the developing countries is industrialization. That is, the three main factors of production, which are land, labor, and capital, are utilized in the most efficient way to achieve an increased GDP as well as an improved living standard for the citizens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're most welcome to the Central Crafts family. Happy New Year, everyone on this channel. I love you. I remain Joke Toluani Setro, a fashion business coach. And on today, we're going to be considering how to create your card rate as well as charge your worth as a fashion designer or a tailor in 2024. So you don't want to miss this. This will be much more towards the end. If you would like to know how you're going to create your card rate and charge your worth, please make sure you watch this video to the very end because I'm just going to tell you the simple steps of achieving this. And we're going to discuss some industry nuggets before we get there. So let's jump right into it. Just grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. Yes, your labor as a designer is your creativity. The services you render in creating those stunning, mind blowing designs, the effort, the time you put into it. Is it actually commensurate with the rewards you receive as your charges or wages? You will agree with me very well that inappropriate reward for labor or creativity is only obtainable in Nigeria and in most third world countries. In developed countries like the United States of America, as at January 2024, the average hourly rate for a tailor is about $22.71, starting from the lowest rate of about $10 to $20 or thereabout for a sewing machine operator. Now you can just imagine what a professional tailor will be charging per hour. As at the time of this video in 2024, at the black market exchange rate, a dollar is equal to 1,315 Nigerian naira. That means $10 will be equal to about 13,115 naira. So, dear Nigerian or African tailors, what do you actually charge when you work on those alterations for more than 1 hour or thereabouts? Or you even create a unique dress for about 3 to 6 hours? Do you have any professional card rates for your business or services? If your answer is no, then this has got to change this year because you are part of the majority that are not allowing effective and efficient capacity utilization of labor in the fashion industries. Most designers and fashion homeowners that require our services for tailors recruitment come asking us for tailors, professional tailors, that they will be paying 100,000 naira monthly. And that is just about $100 plus or thereabouts monthly. Then we usually tell them we don't have such tailors in our database. If you don't value the skill set you have, no other person will. Every creative deserves to be valued, well appreciated for their skill set by rewarding them with the wages commensurate to their efforts and treating them with honor, dignity, and required respect. Yes, but this is one thing that is lacking here in Africa. Even if you've gone through professional leadership training courses, you see that your team member have to be shown that respect to make sure that they work heartily. And it's when they work heartily, your project will flow very well and you'll be able to succeed. And that is how it is. That project, that dress, that bespoke wear you're giving to that tailor, it's only going to come out well if you're showing that tailor the required respect due to him or her, the way you approach him, the way you speak to her, the things you do to her, not just the money. And then you're willing to pay that tailor the wages or service charge that is commensurate to the effort he or she has put into that your work, that's your project. But that is not obtainable here. Most people just disregard creatives, especially if you are into one skill work or the other. They feel you're nobody, and they feel it's just the bankers, it's just the lawyers, it's just the doctors, and they undermine creatives here in Africa. And that's why we're still the way we are. The change will come when and only when we begin to appreciate our creativity, when we begin to value ourselves. If you are a plumber in the West, you'll be paid heavily. You are a photographer, you'll be paid heavily. You are a hairstylist, you'll be paid heavily. Artisans, everyone are paid based on what they contribute to the economic development. You just imagine when you have a challenge with your tap, and if the plumber is not there to fix it, or your kitchen water outflow and everything, it will be so tiring and so disgusting. So that is how you should value whatever service, whatever skill sets people possess. And in valuing them, you talk to them with dignity. You talk to them, you approach them with dignity and respect, and you also pay them their worth, not just so. And most fashion home owners, that's the challenge you're still having here in Africa, because they are looking for cheap labor. They want to be paying designers cents. They don't want to pay them the wages due them. So, and I don't know who wants to do such work nowadays. So that is it. You value people. When you value creativity, we are just a step ahead. So when we begin to adopt this approach, in no distant time, Nigeria and Africa will develop. And once we are determined to put the required structure in place in our businesses and services, we will definitely grow. And one of such structures is by creating a professional cadre for your business. To create a professional cadre, it's very easy. Just follow the steps below. Number one, create or download a card rate template from the net and follow it. Number two, you should have a headline like Central Fashion Service and Pricing Card Rate. It should have a professional picture of one of your stunning or most impressive design or your logo. Then you're going to have your service chart for a simple dress is XYZ, your service chart for a jumpsuit XYZ, corset top XYZ, and so on. Your office address will be there, social media handles, etc. And lastly, it's going to have any other information you would like your customers to have while patronizing you, but it should not be clumsy. Give it a professional touch. There you go. You have it. Gang, gang. Yes, you have your professional card rate. By the time you adopt this strategy and pass it on to your fellow tailors, those customers that are here in Nigeria and Africa, especially, that are used to paying peanuts for tailors' creativity, we have no one to service them in the bespoke segment of the fashion industry. Hence, they will be left with the only option of buying the ready to wear designs they can afford. And as for that, if you want to get into the ready to wear space, we have a training coming forth that is going to be from the 9th to 10th of February 2024. It has been shifted by a week, and it's now going to be coming up on the 9th and 10th of February. So you can still register right now. All you need to know to start a ready to wear line, to run a successful ready to wear brand, that will be taught in that group ready to wear mentorship section. And we also have our private section. So you can reach out to us on the numbers showing below for more further inquiries. So those that can afford bespoke is luxury. But right here in Africa, we make bespoke to be, oh God, oh my God. We make bespoke to be something that it's an headache or heartache to the person bespoken. No, no, no. To the tailor or the designer. No, no. It should not be so. So if you want a bespoke wear, you should have what it takes to ask for such services. So by the time we're able to put this right, the tailors in developing countries, we the tailors in developing countries, that means our creative energy will now be put into maximum effective utilization, and our value and worth will go up globally. Then Africa will no longer be termed the home of cheap labor. which will what? Be a step ahead in our pursuit of what? Of happiness, economic growth, and development. Yes. If this has been helpful to you and you would like to have more of such industry nuggets, please comment below and kindly like and share with others in the industry. Thank you. Yes, industry nuggets from Jeketolo and etc. Till I come your way next time. Catch you. Love you. Bye.